Oh my goodness.
But see, I'm glad we talked about it. You feel better?
I do. And, like what you helped me a lot. And
Thank you.
And I think that's why it's good to talk about things and like kind of get it out and get someone else's opinion that's been through it. And Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day, Shaun. Happy Mother's Day, everyone. Another Sunday to celebrate me and Shaun.
I don't even know. Like Mother's Day, it just reminds you that we're mothers and
we get taken for granted so much.
I mean, seriously, when they say like parenting isn't easy,
gosh.
it's so
let me get started. I mean, April just ended, and my April ended with a bang. With a bang. My daughter got into a car accident. Goodness, she's all right, but you know.
I didn't even know you wanted to talk about that.
No, I don't. I just wanted to share it. It's just too much. And my blood pressure goes up when I think about it because my daughter could have done stuff differently to avoid that.
But she did feel really bad.
She felt really bad. Yes.
I think sometimes.
I think that needed to happen for her to really, 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 really learn her lessons. So.
Yes. Do you want to talk about it?
About the fact that the phone is not that important when you're driving, and a second could mean a lifetime.
It really was. She said it was like 1 second.
Yeah.
And we tried to like let her know all it takes is 1 second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she came out in one piece with nothing.
But not the neighborhood.
Like took the power out of the neighborhood.
I'm sorry. I mean, we've all had accidents. We've all done stupid things when we were young. And thank goodness we lived and we survived through them.
Yeah, no. She survived. And she's made it. She's in one piece. No scratches, nothing. No one got hurt. No one got hurt except for the electrical box that took out the power of the whole area. But, but she's safe.
She has a story to tell when she gets older.
I mean, I know we've all like going through that rite of passage when driving, like learning when you're just a newbie. But I just did not expect that.
I mean, I knocked out a fence when I was young.
Yeah,
it was probably her age, excited to drive, and just took down a whole fence. So we all have accidents.
Well, yeah, and like my oldest put diesel in. When putting gas. I blame my husband for that because he didn't really properly train her on
how to put gas in the car.
Like with the diesel and the the unleaded, gas and all that.
Yeah.
I mean,
no, it's the little things that like you're not aware of. I mean, I don't even know if there was an option of diesel and gas when I was putting gas in a car.
Well, I mean, to my daughter's credit, and my husband also did mention that there was no like signage, so she didn't really. I mean, granted, the color is different. She could have questioned.
But those are things that need to be taught. Like if you don't know, you don't know.
Yeah. So So basically, going back. So my April ended with a bang with that, and
now we're into May.
We're into May, but I'm so happy that she's okay. And then 2 days later was prom, and she looked great, and everything is great.
Okay, did she enjoy her prom?
Yes.
Was she excited to go to prom?
Yes. Well, this is the first year she she never really, this is her junior prom, but as far as like homecoming, she had a date, but yes, it's her first real experience with prom and having the full on date and having the corsage and,
okay,
all that.
I want to start off with just saying May is mental awareness, and I am fully aware now. Like when
I didn't know.
Mental awareness just means just being aware. It doesn't mean that like you have a problem or there's something
or
bad.
Being aware of what though?
Just your mental state of mind. So
I'm reminded every day.
Well, I was reminded last night.
hour every minute. I feel like there's something wrong with me. Just being stressed out over stuff.
We have hormones and our daughters have hormones. So sometimes it just doesn't work well with each other.
No.
Yeah.
And then when you mix male hormones into that.
I don't have that equation. So last night was, as you guys heard me talk about, my daughter's 8th grade big dance.
The last time?
Her last big dance.
What I'm saying, we talked about the last episode, right? That's coming up.
Yeah.
So, okay, the dance happened.
The dance happened.
Okay, let's start. From like the very beginning. So you prepared everything for her.
Dress, shoes. She got her nails done. Like, seriously, I wanted this to be like a beautiful moment. Maybe it was because I wanted
I think it was more for you, baby.
I wanted to make sure
because it was her last dance at the last school, everything.
Oh my gosh.
It was more momentous for you, maybe?
I think it was more for me, like emotionally.
I think for her, she's done.
She's already checked out.
She's
right?
checked out.
She's checked out.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm excited for her.
Of course.
She goes and she gets her nails done at the salon. Mm-hmm. I make her favorite dinner. She loves orange chicken. She has beautiful dress, beautiful jewelry, new shoes. Literally 30 minutes before we have to leave the house, like, she wants me to do her hair a certain way.
Pictures? Did you do the pictures?
I'm like, oh my gosh. No, she wants me to do her hair a certain way. And I'm like, okay, first of all, I need time. It's like, we have to leave in 30 minutes.
Oh,
I can't do your hair and get you out of the house in 30 minutes.
Yes.
So that's kind of how it started.
So she started stressing out.
And then she starts stressing me out.
Okay.
And then literally like 10 minutes before we have to leave the house, she starts bawling. I don't want to go to the dance. I hate dances. I don't want to wear this dress. I hate dressing up. Like, everything, like, full on meltdown.
That's because she wanted her hair done.
It was a full on meltdown, Maria. Like, and I did not know how to respond to it. Like, and I should have maybe been more caring. And instead I was like, we need to leave the house in 10 minutes.
So how did you respond to her when she had the meltdown? Did you respond to her like in a calm way, or did you like yell?
First I was like, I need, like, what's wrong? Like, how can I help you? Like, you know, trying to be a nurturing parent.
Okay.
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
So she was just like, I don't know. Like, till this moment, I still don't know, like, what was bothering her.
Okay, let's go back to the dance. So when she was obviously getting all upset, because I think the hair triggered it. Because
you think the hair triggered it?
Absolutely. You know why? Because I actually I've been there where. And I think because your daughter probably has some anxiety to begin with, right? And I have anxiety. So back then, when I'm getting ready for something, and I am the type of person, when I'm getting ready for something for a big event, I have to make sure everything is in place for this, and that. And I want everything to go the way I want to. Because one thing that's not going to go my way, it's going to trigger me, and then everything else it's not, and I'm going to be yelling at people and like, please get this done. And I know I put my mom through that, and I apologize.
But 30 minutes before we have to leave,
it doesn't matter.
We've been planning on this. That she knew this dance was coming weeks ago.
It doesn't matter. It's just the fact that it's not going the way I wanted to go. So. Good luck to you when she gets married. Because I'm just trying to let you realize what triggered it, and it's because that one little thing,
and then everything just went downhill.
Yeah, because
I think you're right. Like, thinking about it, you're absolutely right.
Because everything else, because to begin with, getting ready for that dance is already a stressful thing, right? It's just trying to get everything done, like her nails, like leading up to it, nails, dress, makeup, shoes.
Well, she doesn't wear makeup,
but okay.
I know.
But you know what I mean? It's like, so everything's checked. You check it off the check.
Yeah.
Done. But then the hair is the most important thing to us girls when we get dressed for a big event. If our hair is not right,
minutes before you,
it doesn't matter. If our hair is not right, it ruins the whole thing. Look at me. I didn't like my bangs that one time when we were going to do a podcast episode, and I could not record the episode. I'm like, no.
It was like, it was a hard day.
It's like, no, my bang. No, I can't. Remember? I said, Shaun, I can't do this.
Yeah.
Hair is important.
Oh my gosh. Well, where were you yesterday when I needed you?
I was at work. Doing therapy for another child.
No, seriously, it went downhill.
Well, because you're probably
seriously, she started crying. She started, I can't breathe. I can't, panic, full on,
yes. And
down.
I could totally relate because I've been there, done that. I mean, looking back, I'm like, that was so dumb. It was such a menial thing. But at that age, it's your hair, everything, it's just.
So I have all these pictures of her, and she looks miserable. She's like no smiles, no nothing.
For the rest of the evening?
And we can't stay for the dance, but until we got there, taking pictures, she just.
Because everything was ruined. The hair was not right. Everything was ruined.
Everything
everything is ruined.
Oh my gosh.
So you know what you could have done is really just do the hair and just went to the dance late.
Well, they had to be there at a certain time because they get escorted in.
Oh, this is the time.
This was the dance. This was the dance.
Because you get matched up with a seventh grader.
Yes, and you get escorted in. So there's no let's just show up late. Yeah, okay. This was the big dance.
Okay, so did she at least put a smile when she did all that?
No, not one smile.
Yeah, but I can totally understand where you're coming from as a parent. This is because you're now an adult and you're like, oh, I'm like, a hair, come on. But for her, it's it's my hair.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking she's going to have a miserable time at the dance.
Did she? No, she had the best time.
Up and she was like, oh my God, I had so much fun at the dance. I'm like, why did you put me through this?
Why didn't you call me? I've been there, done that.
Because you were working or no, maybe I don't know. I should have called you.
Because that's what happens to me with them. They go and they're thinking.
It was so traumatic. So that's when I say mental awareness. It's like, okay, should I have been more sensitive?
Maybe. I mean, raging hormones at that age, right?
Yeah.
And then anxiety level is there's no middle ground with this age. Everything is a big
100. It went from 0 to 100, and I was taken off guard. I'm like, how am I supposed to?
And it's going to be like that for a while, for a few years, until she finds that middle ground. It's going to be like that. Welcome to the teenage years, high school years. Oh. Yes. I'm sorry. I wish I could tell it'll get better, but
no. But okay, I think you and I actually bonded over this. With your children,
we're going through this,
and you would be like, Shaun, I just need someone to talk to. And you would just
I'm like, I don't need someone to fix it. I just need someone to listen to me.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Because it's
and now I'm going through it.
Yeah. It's going to be fine.
It's a lot.
It's a learning. You're learning about yourself too, because you're
learning how I should respond to it.
You'll be surprised how much you will learn from it and how to respond to it. Because my girls definitely have taught me a thing or two about me.
Are you a sensitive mother, or are you?
Oh, it used to really drive me up the wall, but I have learned to be more calm.
Okay.
And really understand them, because for one thing, how they're growing up is not the same way how we grew up.
Exactly. And I think that's where the confusion comes in, because I think thinking back, like, well, when I was her age, but it's a different time, so it's not going to be the same.
Oh my gosh,
experience.
Your mom probably just looked at you. Don't you dare act like that.
I didn't even know that was an option.
No, that's what I mean. It was like, you just get yourself together now. We're going. You know what I mean? Put that smile on your face for the cameras and let's go. You know what I mean? There was no crying.
So I did get a cute picture of her after the dance. I'm like, can I please just get one cute picture of you smiling? And she's like, okay. So I'm like, you're not the same kid that I dropped off. No, it's the kid that I picked up.
The thing is, your feelings got hurt.
I think I was hurt because
of everything you did to
you try to make it a perfect moment
for you, for her, for both,
for her,
but yes,
and then the response wasn't the response that
it's not what you wanted. Of course not.
I didn't want a crying child.
You wanted her. This is the thing where it's like every mom wants everything perfect for their child, but then it's never going to be.
I know. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Well, so mental awareness.
Oh my goodness.
For me, I felt like I had a mental breakdown because of the way I responded. My daughter had a mental breakdown for whatever. I still to this moment don't know. And you said it was the hair. So I'm glad.
Yeah, because you were just telling me when we met. I'm like, oh my gosh, I had the day I had yesterday, and I said, okay, sure, then we'll talk about it on the podcast. So, you guys, what you hear, this is no, there's no script. This is me and Shaun just really starting talking about it. It's all new to me what she's saying on camera. So,
but as I'm sure all you mothers that have daughters have gone through it or will go through it, apparently it's normal.
It's normal. I'm just like, well, my oldest is finally, she's 19 now. So it's like, oh God. And then my 17-year-old, hopefully will be, crossing that bridge and be like, and the bridge of more responsible and more having more control of her emotions. But looking at her now, she used to be a lot more sensitive. She used to cry about everything. Everything is just hyped up, but
it should be okay though, right?
But now she has a little bit more control. Like, it's not how she used to get me so stressed out. Like, I don't know how to help or whatever because of the crying and stuff like that. Yeah,
feeling helpless as a parent.
Because you can't control it.
Yeah. I mean, I think they should be able to have their feelings and show their emotions.
Yes, and that's the stuff that I had to learn. I had to learn.
What are we supposed to do? Like,
let them just have their emotions, and you're like, "Are you done?"
Okay. I remember when my daughter was little, she would totally get emotional and be like, I'm allowed to have my feelings. And I'm like, you have your feelings in your room and then come to me when you're done. But that's probably not a good thing to do.
I mean, at this point, what are you going to do?
I mean,
it's that's why I just want to say, are you done?
Are you done?
Come back to me when you're done. No, I guess there's really no right. There's no answer to how you want to respond to it, because sometimes when you're like, "Are you okay?" And they're like, "Don't touch me."
Yes.
Go away. And it's never like, go away. It's like, go away.
Nothing you can do is right. There's whatever you do, it's wrong.
That's why I just walk away. Away.
So we need to take our time out and just walk away.
Oh yeah, we need to take our time out.
Like, girl, you'll learn.
What? I mean, yeah. because when you're so used to being there for her for everything,
yes,
I guess this is a time where you just need to back off a little bit.
All right. Well, learning lesson for me.
Mm-hmm.
It's
see. Hard though,
we'll
and I get it. It's hard because
go.
she's your only.
She is my only.
Yeah. You've always been there.
You've had practice.
I had practice with the first one. The first one put me through. The first one, yeah. But now we're good. We're besties.
That's what they say. They always come back.
They do.
They always come back.
They do.
And it's not like, and like this morning, like she's totally happy. Yes. Like nothing ever happened last night. And she can let it go.
But you're sensitive.
And I'm still holding on to it.
Yes, you're sensitive. I know. You're sensitive. You've always been. That's why I remember I told you may need to watch that, because they're going to say and do stuff now that they think they know better than you. And it's going to hurt your feelings, but you just have to be like, okay, she's just, that's her hormones. So she's just learning. I mean, and it's better to tell them that they hurt you when they're in a good mood. Don't tell them right there, because it's not going to end. It's not going to end nice.
And I did think I said that too. I think and it didn't go well.
No, I've learned that the best time to actually let them know that what they did was hurtful is where they're actually in a relax.
And she's such a good kid that even when I picked her up, she was like, I'm sorry that I reacted, and
she said,
and I don't want her to feel bad for her feelings.
See, I'm so happy she said that. At least she has accountability. You taught that. You did good, Mom.
Oh, thank you. But in that moment,
you're like, I need more. I know you. You're like, I need more than that. You ruined the moment. It was a great moment.
I did not get one cute picture of you.
See, you were thinking. And I was that way too. It used to drive me crazy. I was focused on the other things, but I should have focused on
her emotions.
On her emotions, how this is good. Thank you. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Parenting is tough.
I called you out in all this stuff. I love you, Shaun.
I love you too, Maria. Happy Mother's Day.
Mother's Day.
Oh my goodness.
But see, I'm glad we talked about it. You feel better?
I do. I do. What you helped me a lot. And
Thank you.
And I think that's why it's good to talk about things and kind of get it out and get someone else's opinion that's been through it. And
because when you came in here today, you're just like, let me just tell you what happened. I just don't know how that happened, why she did that.
Frazzled.
You're frazzled. And here during the podcast,
this is my therapy. Thank you, people, for listening to me.
Actually, I think my job helps me understand more why people behave the way they do, and when's the best time to actually respond, and how to respond. Yes.
Yeah. For me, I need to take from that, and I need to learn from that, because there's times I guess I should just not say
That's when you need to be like, hold what you say.
Mm-hmm. Bite your tongue.
I have a problem with that, but I should. Because I came from a family where we tell it like it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but this generation, they're all sensitive.
Well, and it goes back to, they don't need to work hard for anything.
Not anymore. Not like how we did.
Yeah.
True. Yeah, it's very true. Everything is ready for them. Smartphone,
Uber,
button. Everything's worked with a button. Everything is with a button.
Yes. What's going to happen if
I don't know.
We lose power throughout the world?
We fly to Mars. Mars will be there by that time. I don't know.
I think people already have an escape plan.
I know. We need to think of one, Shaun.
Well, I can't afford a ticket to Mars. We need to build like a safe room.
Well, before we move on to that, I think we're going to have to end this topic.
Okay.
But
happy Mother's Day to all you mothers.
Yes. And I'm looking at this mic, my bangs are going bad again. Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. Don't get started on the hair.
Okay. Happy Mother's Day, everyone.
We love you.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.